Thanks to the massive support that the last video got, I've already made the second wave part of my 9 circles level. Only one episode left before it'll be completely done, but let's see what I made today and how I made it. So we are back once again with the 9 circles level, and today might actually be the second to last part of this entire level, at least the creation process of it. I think today I'll just make the second wave of the level. So now when I begin with the decoration for this, I'm pretty interested in how this is gonna work, because I want the second wave to be way different from the first one at least. I would presume that most of you guys have already watched the first episode, and that means that you'll probably already know how I make this gameplay. So that's why I won't spend that much time on making this gameplay, considering it's pretty similar. But I want this to be more classic 9 circles gameplay. I want you to kind of hold into a fake that's probably around here or something. Yeah, I guess something like that could work, and then have it so that for this structure I'll do whatever this thing is. I don't know what to call that. I think that's kind of cool. Or what if I use teleport portals here? Yeah. So let's say it goes up like this, and then I'll have a teleport portal which teleports you down to the bottom. Yeah, like that, and then have a normal size portal right here and a 3x speed portal here. And then maybe right here I can have you turn into a mini cube for a little bit. Have it so to just jump into wave, and then it gets slower here. Oh, I didn't mean for it to stay as mini, but I guess that works. And I also accidentally did a pretty cool click pattern. So maybe I'll just make a very strange structure like that. And then here I guess I can have the sonic wave duel. But I gotta align that to the grid. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And I've just gotta do the structures here. What if I do what Sonic Wave does and have one of this is spam? Yeah, something like that. So have it so that there's a structure in the middle. Oh, and that also syncs with the song. Dude, I know exactly what I'm doing with all of this. Wow, it's like magic how I'm making all of this work. Holy. Maybe I can make this structure be more centered like that. The rest of this gameplay wasn't really that special, so let's do a little time lapse where I build the rest of it. I think that might be the gameplay for this. I'll play through all of this and see if there's any changing that I want to do with this. And after doing that, I think I'll begin with the decoration. So yeah. Alright, I've done some changing to this gameplay, and I extended this overlay glow, but yeah, now we're beginning with the block design, and this time I want to do a more simple effect for this. For this design, I didn't really have anything to take inspiration off of, so I just freehanded this, and I'm actually really proud of this design. I think I actually like it a little bit more than the first wave. What if I try to use these objects right here? Give the glow less saturation, like this, and some more brightness. And then on layer 3, I'll do some doubled up glow. I'm doing some pretty similar stuff to the first block design, at least the first wave. Yeah, if I put this glow throughout, then you can see that this design is starting to come together pretty well. Something else that I can do is take some glow and put that on the bottom here and make that be some half opacity black glow. Since I didn't really have any inspiration, I had to do a lot of freestyling, which meant that a lot of the details that I wanted to add wouldn't really work. As for example, I spent over 10 minutes on this detail trying to make that work, but it didn't, so I just scrapped that. I am out of ideas for what to use here. I have no idea what to do. I mean, I guess something obvious that I could do is just fuzzy slope this. I have no idea why I didn't fuzzy slope the first design. And yeah, it looks better with fuzzy slopes. And can I get away with just yoinking the same 3D as the previous part? This will definitely be pretty lazy what I'm gonna do, but I need to see if it'll work. What I wanted to do was just copy and paste the existing design 5 more times to fill the rest of the block, but I didn't do that, and instead I made the design thicker and then copy and pasted it. I guess I can move this glow a bit further down, and then I can have like a glow laser going between all of this. So let's lower the saturation, up the brightness, maybe lower the saturation even more to like this maybe, and make that a glow laser that can be in the center. Is there something that I want to add on this layer? Like, what if I try to use these objects, put them in like the middle? I can make it be like color 1 but with half opacity and more brightness, more hue and less saturation. I guess that works. It's kind of messy in a way. It's kind of weird in a way. I then copy and pasted the design to fit the rest of the structure and gave it some pulsing groups to make it actually have a 9 circles effect. So I think that will be the design. So I'm gonna just go and copy and paste that throughout the parts. And hopefully this won't take as long as what this part took, as this took like 3 hours to fill in. And yeah, let's just hope that this will take shorter than that. And while I'm filling in the block design, I'll humbly ask you to please subscribe. We actually managed to get 3,000 subscribers a few days ago, and so maybe we can hit 4,000 before December, as I have a lot of hope in you guys. I also have memberships, so smash that join button for tons of cool and amazing perks. But let's get back to my 9 circles level. Okay, so all of the block design has been filled in now, and surprisingly, actually not surprisingly, this actually took longer than the first part, but I am actually pretty proud of this. I don't know if I like it more than the first part, but it's still pretty cool. What I want to work on now is like some ground spikes, so I think I'll just like begin by snipping off this ground spike design right here, maybe to like this point, and then I kind of want to try to replicate like the block design with like some normal structures. So let's see if that can work. I mean, that's an alright design, I guess. It's not anything like super interesting. It's just like something whatever, you know. And now I guess I'm gonna just like copy this to the top. And then I added a sort of bubble column to connect the two structures together. And I guess also signify that this is a new part, but I would think that you would already know that just by looking at the design. And I don't know exactly what I'll put on the inside of it. Maybe I can do some like animated objects. What if I use this like waterfall object right here? Give that blending and like pretty low saturation and less hue. Same with like the second layer. Something like this maybe. And then copy that on top of itself. But I want this to feel like more powerful, you know? More visible. So should I use like a particle editor thing? Using the particle editor, I made some bubbles. Yeah, that's it. They were pretty tricky to set up, but I actually made them work, unlike some of my other attempts to make a particle editor. So what I want to do, I want to like put this here in the middle and then scale it down to like this maybe. And then put that on the other side as well. Like that. Yeah, that's cool. And now I want to begin with the actual ground spike design. I'm not too sure what I'll do, so I'll go grab some inspiration from something. What if I use like the normal ground spikes, so like this, make them like T2 maybe? I would much rather use these ones, as like if I copy those and make like an outline behind them, then it's way easier to see the outline. So yeah, something like this, make like a kinda big outline. Can use like these in the background of it, like that also the blending color. We'll make this have way less saturation. Something like that, maybe. And then my screen froze for like 15 minutes, but luckily the only thing that I did was just fill in the rest of the ground spike design. Alright, I've done some changes to the part, like I added some rotating objects behind the structures. I think that looks pretty cool. And now I kind of want to begin with a saw blade design, as the saw blades are pretty much invisible at the moment. I don't know when this happened, but I suddenly managed to get the skill to make saw blade designs that actually look pretty cool. Then I can add like a rotating object behind this, maybe scale it down, make that be one, yeah. Let's say that can also be blending, but like, I guess with some more hue to it and less saturation. And then I can take like this saw blade behind that. Make it so the inside of this saw blade is blending like that and also be way darker, and I can give this some black inner outlines. I guess I can take all of these details and scale them down a bit. And now I'm gonna add some glow to it, so maybe some black glow. And then finally I want to add like another rotating object behind all of this. Or maybe I can add like this object to the inside. So all of this can have like a 30-degree rotation, and I guess this can have a 40-degree rotation, and this can have a negative 30-degree rotation. And do that. Yeah, that's good. I like it. What if I try to add some like 3D to this saw blade? So shift it up to like here, make that be below, and also half opacity black color. And after making a smaller variation of the saw blade, I just copy and pasted it throughout the part. I then did the spike design, but that was just the exact same as the previous part, so nothing interesting there. Okay, let's see how the part looks with the spikes. Yeah, it already feels way more like welcome even. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Now, there are some problems, like for example here, there's a lot of lacking decoration. But I think to fix that, I'll add like another layer to the background, and here I'll do some like sort of pillars. So let's say I'll use like these objects right here. What I'll do, I'll turn off link controls, go to like this type of object, which is pretty much just a slope variation of these, and paste the color of them so that, yeah, it's like that. So the glow on the left side can be blending, while the glow on the right side can be half opacity black. So it'll be like a shadow on one side and like a highlight on another side. Then let's say I'll add some outlines to this. On layer 2, I'll add black inner outlines to this, just because they are absolutely beautiful. Then I want to add a pair of outlines to this inside. It's not that noticeable now, but once I work on the design itself, it'll be more noticeable. And here I want to use these like objects, which I guess kind of has like a sort of energy pattern to them in a way. I then added a lot of glow to make it feel even more energetic. I want to add some like glow to kind of section off the inside of the pillar and the outside of the pillar or something like this, yeah. And now I just kind of need to fix the layering of this. See, I like that, the problem is already fixed. Nice. Also gotta make this no touch so that you can't collide it, and that I can also free rotate this. And yeah, now it's just time to put this throughout the part. And once I finished putting them throughout the part, this happened. I'm gonna make these pillars be group 157. So let's say 157 will have a 0.9 modifier, so that you can see some like parallax. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, alright, oh my god, I fixed that, like, empty space problem so well, because, like, if I do a freeze frame of this, you can see so much goddamn detail here. Okay, maybe not once I scaled it up, but, like, holy, look at this, dude, look at this part. Dude, I had, like, doubts about this, like, not being nearly as good as the first wave, because I really like what I did with the first wave, But oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And after freaking out for 5 more minutes, I began by adding some more atmospheric details to the part, but since I didn't commentate through that, I guess I'll just skip that. Is there anything else that I would want to add to this, or is it just fine by itself? I think that might be this entire part, yeah. I'm really proud of this. Like, at the beginning, my expectations were pretty high, and I was worrying that I wasn't gonna be able to fulfill them, but I managed to do that, so that's nice. So yeah, the final thing that I gotta do now is just add the names of the members of my channel to the parts. Thank you so much to my members: Dastinity, GhostZan, RSD621, Kofo, Filmix9, Zoshaluko, Wowzy, H-Physics, Molachad, Lime, and Cohen. Thank you guys so much for watching the second to last episode of the 9 Circles level, and let's get to the final showcase of the level so far.